I'm pretty excited for today. We've actually, we're doing something a little different. Not many people know, but I used to do a lot of spear fishing back in the day. And I do a lot of fly fishing. So we've got epic tides, crystal clear tropical water. We're going to jump on the flat. I'm going to chase a couple of Tuskies up on the flats, and then as we're going along, I'm going to spot some bommies that I reckon have some crays on them. I'm going to jump in and see how I go. And pretty excited. I've never really done it along the coastline, so hey, never know what's going to happen. But if I get a couple, straight back home, beers, cook up. It's going to be an epic day. You feel me? Yes. Oh my god. Oh, he's straight on it. Oh my god, I've got him straight away. You're kidding me. Alright, oh, you're joking me.
Have we been on the flat for 10
5 seconds, man. You're kidding me. I need you to just grab this lecky and go left towards him.
Remote?
Can I just...
Nothing was ready.
Nothing. What did I strip off? A metre of line? I literally cast the leader at him. These, isn't it annoying? Oh, probably like, he was huge.
The hook pull.
Pulling of hook. I was gonna say, like, it's too good to be true. You don't just do that. Damn it. Oh well.
That was a pretty wild start.
Holy hell. all been. First things first, when you have a boat like this, needs the clean. But we've got crays, multiple crays, and 1 times solid bluey. Something that's actually like an unwritten law. So being a fly fisherman, when you catch a tuskie on fly, you have to release it. It's like this thing that if you keep a tuskie and you fly fish, you're hated. It's just like the worst thing you can possibly do. But when you're spearfishing and you see one, you can shoot it straight in the face and people love you for it. So hence why there's a tuskie in the esky finally. Pretty stoked about it too. Gonna be very tasty. This is...
Where do you want me to hold it?
This is crayfish catch and cook.
Everyone's gonna think Sunita's your girlfriend.
Well, that's Jess. Jess is my girlfriend. That's Sunita. And we have squad dinner tonight. So first things first, we have 3 cray tails and the tuskie that you saw. So what we're going to do, I'll give you a quick rundown on how to prep this. It's not going to be long, not going to waste your time. It's just going to be straight into it. So, Jess. Okay, so on tonight's menu we have craytail, tuskie, fish tacos. Even though it's a craytail, you still want to make it look nice. So just taking a pair of scissors and chop the little wings off. Then we're going to get a pair of scissors. I'm going to run it down the center. A pair of Panthers would be amazing if Jess packed them. Then you get one of the more intense knives you've got. Get pretty physical with it. Alright, give that a quick clean out and show you what's next. Craytails, so if you turn them opposite ends, they will stand up for you, and I'll show you why in a second. But I'm not sure if people actually do this or not. A lot of people complain about fish being too fishy. A big reason for that is not bleeding the fish. So it's very important to bleed the fish, and once you've bled the fish, even though you've bled it, there's still generally a bit of a bloodline inside the fillet. So the bloodline is this section, just show really closely. That's the bloodline there. And a part of that bloodline is also the pin bones, which are in here. So if you're ever caught out by cooking fish and you do get a few bones, generally that's why. There's just a couple of rib bones in there. So the easiest way to deal with that is actually just take out the entire bloodline. Go as close as you can. And that'll come out. And you can see, like, even though we've actually bled it, there is still small blood vessels in there. And then another one to do, for people to remember, is when doing fish tacos, cut the fish against the grain. So the grain of fish is actually going this way. So I'm actually going to cut against the grain. That way when you get the piece, which looks like this, you'll actually see the grain across it, and that way it's a lot nicer to eat. A lot more tender too. But you can see why the old tuskie is actually a very, very prized fish to catch, because it's proper pearly white. Alright, so prep work is pretty much everything, and there's actually no rule to this. This is like the part that you shouldn't look at because it's really bad, turning like a super healthy thing into something really bad. But we're just gonna go butter, a fair bit. There's a fair bit of stuff going on here. Garlic. I know pre-diced garlic is already no good, but hey, it's fine. And then Just seasoning. Bit of that. Bit of chili. Bit of chili. And I found some bacon flavouring. Then we're just going to melt that in the microwave.
It stopped.
It's alright, tap the screen.
Oh.
Okay. We're going to melt that in the microwave while Jess is crumbing the fish. Easy way to crumb the fish, tiny bit of egg. As she dips in the egg, panko crumbs, and Woolies is actually doing panko crumbs. They're super cheap, way cheaper than the normal ones, so get on board with that. Microwave, then I'll show you what's next. Bit of close action on this, but that's the microwaved tasties, and you stand them upright, so hopefully the flavour actually is going to sit inside the shell and cook inside itself. And what I'll do next is actually get a fork and just put a couple of poked holes in. Oh, there's the garlic. Looks pretty good. We're just gonna let that sit for 5, gonna let it marinate, and squad should be here in 20, and then we're on.
Yeah.
Final finished product. Looks absolutely delicious. So cray tails left in there for 15 minutes, garlic butter, a few seasonings, and on top of that, oh, bad lighting. On top of that, Sonitas. That looks really, really good. And Tuskie. Thanks heaps for watching, guys, and we'll be posting a video in the next couple of days, so stay tuned on this one.